Okay, very good morning to all of you. And this session is for single entry system or incomplete records revision session. And this video will be helpful for CMA Inter as well as CA Inter students. CMA Inter as well as CA Inter students. And this chapter is little bit difficulty, but this is not that much of difficulty. We can easily get at least 80% of marks. So without any further delay, let's get started. The chapter called incomplete records, that is called single entry system. Before that, let us discuss about background of incomplete records. What is the background of incomplete records? For example, let us take ABC Limited is a company. We want to know the profit of ABC Limited. Then we simply refer P&L account of ABC Limited. Then we can simply tell the profit or loss account of the profit or loss of the ABC Limited. If it is loss, then credit side, this is the loss for the company. Okay. For example, there is a small merchant trader. His name is Mr. A. He is not maintaining books of accounts at all. He wants to know his profit or loss, whatever the case may be. So he came to us. Then we have to find out profit or loss of Mr. A. Then what to do in that case? The accounting helps us is single entry system or accounting from incomplete record. This chapter will helps us to find out profit or loss of Mr. A. This is first case. Next, case number 2. ABC Limited is a company, is maintaining books of accounts, but suddenly due to fire accident, their books of accounts are destroyed. Such a case, they came to us to find out profit or loss of ABC Limited. Then also we will use help of a single entry system. Then we calculate profit or loss of ABC Limited. Are you able to understand? Okay. This is the point. So in exam point of view, let us discuss. There is only two methods in exam point of view. First one is statement of FICO method. Second one is conversion method. I repeat, only two methods: statement of FICO method, conversion method. That means in exam, if any question asked from single entry system, it should be statement of FICO method or conversion method. So let us discuss first one, statement of FICO method. This is very simple concept. So for this we have to go through this pro forma. Please listen carefully. The pro forma for statement of FICO is closing capital, add drawings, add interest on drawings, less additional capital, less interest on capital, less opening capital. That is net profit or net loss. Before going through that, I will give you an example. For example, Mr. X came to us. He is not maintaining books of accounts. He told us his opening capital is 10 lakhs, his closing capital is 20 lakhs. There is no other transaction between these two things. That means during the year there is no transaction. That means what is the profit? Profit ఎలా ఫైండ్ చేస్తాం సార్ అంటే, and profit is equals to closing capital 20 lakh minus opening capital. Correcta? Then the balancing figure 10 lakhs is profit. For example, if there is a transaction between during the year, for example, drawings are 5 lakhs. Then listen carefully. Closing capital 20 lakhs. If there is no drawings, what will be the closing capital? 5 lakhs, right? So we have to add drawings 5 lakh and additional capital introduced is 4 lakhs. If there is no additional capital, then what will happen? Closing capital will reduce it by 4 lakhs, right? So I have to reduce additional capital amount of 4 lakhs, then what is the net balance? 25 minus 4, 21 lakhs. That is shown in pro forma. Please listen carefully. What is the pro forma? Closing capital, add drawings, add interest on drawings, less additional capital. If interest any, we have to reduce interest. Then less opening capital and we will get net profit or loss. Let us, for example, closing capital, how much? 20 lakhs, drawings 5 lakhs, no interest, additional capital 4 lakhs. So answer is 21 lakhs is my profit. Sorry, yes, 21 lakhs is, sorry. Opening capital is there now, 10 lakhs. So balancing figure, 25 to 21 minus 10, 11 lakhs is my profit. Simply focus on this pro forma will helpful for in your exam point of view. What is that? Statement of FI's method. So first we started with statement of FI's method. In this method, there is 3 steps, Nana. Step number 1, calculation of opening capital. Step number 2, calculation of closing capital. Step number 3, calculation of profit or loss. That means pro forma. Just now we seen the same pro forma. This pro forma. So first we have to find out opening capital, then closing capital, then the last step is to know the profit or loss by using pro forma. What is the pro forma? Closing capital, add add drawings plus additional capital. That is the net profit or net loss. Let us discuss one problem from study material. Question number 1, that is illustration number 1. Please go through illustration number 1. Please read the question once, then let us start it. Okay, just read the question. Creditors opening balance, closing balance, then cash at bank opening balance, closing balance, bills payable opening, closing, bills receivable opening, closing, debtors, trade, stock in trade, computer, machinery, opening and closing balance are given. Superb. During the year, Prakash brought additional capital. Underline the word additional capital. What is additional capital? How much? 7,500. What is the treatment in statement of FI's method in pro forma? We have to reduce additional capital, right? Next one, he withdrew goods of 2,100. Withdrew goods means this is drawings. Same time, and cash of 7,200. Then this is also drawings. And how much total drawings? 2,100 plus 7,200. Total drawings is 9,300. Correct? Interest on capital, important one, 5%, and interest on drawings 10%. Okay. Simply let us go through steps wise. Illustration number 1. Step number 1. What is that? Calculation of opening capital. Opening capital. Correct? So if we want to calculate opening capital, we have to use statement of FI's on opening date. This is just like balance sheet, nothing but balance sheet. So tell me opening assets figures, opening liabilities figure, then opening assets, opening liabilities. The balancing figure will be opening capital. I think you know this concept in your CMA foundation level. Okay, let us write opening figures. Opening, just focus on this opening figures. Tell me the opening figures. Opening figures. First one, creditors. This is liability, right? Creditors, how much? 600. Next one, cash at bank. Cash. Creditors are 55,200. Okay, 55,200 creditors. Cash 600. Next one, bills payable. This is liability, right? 26,400. Next one, bills receivable is an asset, right? How much? 16,200. Next one, debtors asset or liability? As superb asset. How much? 45,600. Next one, stock in trade. Asset or liability? Stock is asset, not a liability. How much? 31,000. Next one, machinery. This is also asset. How much? 66,200. Then computer, asset or liability na? Always asset. There is no concept of liability. 18,000. Then close the balance sheet. Tell me the total figure. Please calculate and tell me the total figure. 600, 16,200, 45,600, 31,000, 66,200, 18,000. Tell me the total figure. Okay, 1,77,600. 1,77,600. Now tell me the balancing figure, asset side. What is the balancing figure? S. 96,000 is balancing figure. What is this balancing figure? This is capital. That means opening capital. Correct? Step number 1 is complete. What is step number 1? Statement of opening capital. Procedure is we have to prepare statement of FIs. What we have to do? Same as balance sheet, I have to write assets and liabilities. The balancing figure will be the capital. Step number 2. What is step number 2? Tell me step number 2. Calculation of closing capital. Correct? Same. What we have to do? Statement of FIs on closing date. Tell me the assets on closing date and liabilities on closing date. The balancing figure will be the closing capital. Correct? As tell me the closing figures. Creditors first. Creditors 58,500. Next, cash 1,500. Bills payable 28,200. Bills receivable 18,300. Debtors same as previous one. Debtors how much? 56,000. Simple concept, just focus on. Next one, after debtors, stock. How much stock? Stock is 47,300. Correct? Next one, machinery. How much machinery? 78,000. After that, computer 17,000. Now close the statement of FIs. Tell me the balancing figure. What is the total? 2,18,100. How much? 2,18,100. The balancing figure will be the capital. How much balancing figure? 131,400 is balancing. This is capital balancing figure. So step from step number 1 we find it out opening capital. From step number 2 we found out closing capital. Then I have to go to step number 3. What is step number 3? Pro forma. Right, this is step number 3. Now tell me closing capital. Just now we found out from step number 2. What is closing capital? See here 131,400, right? So I have to write here 131,400. Drawings. See the question once. Drawings, total drawings 9,300, right? 9,300. Next one, see the question once. Interest on drawings 10%. That means 9,300 into 10%. How much? 930. Correct? So I have to add 930 plus additional capital brought in. How much additional capital brought in? See the question, 7500. I have to reduce 7500. Next one, interest on capital given 5%. How much opening capital? Just now find it out from step number 1, right? Step number 1, 96,000 into 5%. Tell me the figure. Interest on opening capital 4,800 less opening capital. How much? 96,000, right? Balancing figure is net profit. How much? 33,330. That's it. This is for 5 marks question. I'll repeat the procedure once. Step number 1, calculation of opening capital by using statement of FIs on opening date. From this we will find out opening capital. Step number 2, calculation of closing capital by using statement of FIs. Then we calculate closing capital. Step number 3, pro forma. What is that pro forma? Closing capital, add drawings, less additional capital. Less opening capital, then we will find out net profit or net loss. Simple question. Next one is conversion method. If you observe this, first method is completed, simple one. Second method is conversion method. From conversion method is we have to open all accounts, and from this we have to prepare trading account, P&L account, balance sheet based upon the question asked in your exam. Let us discuss question number 8. That means question number 1 in your study material. I think I will tell you the page number. Just give me a second. Yes, open page number 264 in your board material. See the question. Mr. Kumar kept no books of accounts. That means this is single entry system problem. We have to observe this. This is single entry system problem. Okay. Given cash book, receipts, payments. Okay. Next please observe opening balances and closing balances of some assets and liabilities are given. From this particular we have to prepare trading account, P&L account and balance sheet. And some more point is given. Depreciation on plant and machinery is 10% and furniture and fittings is 5%. Okay. Please read this question once, then I will start the solution. Important for exam point of view. Please don't neglect this question. Okay, let's get started with the solution. If this kind of problem will comes in your problem, just open all accounts in the solution. For example, question number 8. What I have to do? I have to open debtors account. Next, see the question, creditors account, because opening and closing balance is given, right? So from this I have to decide what accounts I have to open. Then there is no need of stock account, just ignore it. Then plant and machinery also, in the plant and machinery also no need, because opening and closing balances are same. Please see the question, opening 20, closing 20, that means there is no transactions during the year, so no need of plant and machinery. At the same time furniture and fittings also. Is it right? No, we have to open plant and machinery account. Why? Because there is given additional point. What is that? Regarding depreciation. So I have to open plant and machinery account, same time furniture and fittings account also. So open plant and machinery account also. Last one is furniture and fittings. Now just post opening and closing balance given in the problem. Do debtors account to opening balance, how much? To balance brought down 53,000. What is closing balance? By balance carried down, how much? 88,000. Then open creditors account, post it. Creditors account opening balance, credit side or right side, left side, I mean debit side or credit side, yes, superb. What is opening balance? 15,000. What is closing balance? See the question, 19,500, superb. Next, plant and machinery, opening balance is right, but closing balance is not right. 2 brought down, 1400, superb. Now see the question, what are the transactions happen? On the first table, received from debtors, that means we have to reduce debtors. Why? Because we are receiving from debtors, that means debtors will reduce or cash will increase. So we have to reduce debtors, so we have to credit debtors by cash. How much? 60,000, superb. Next one, further capital introduced. Capital introduced means it will affect in the balance sheet, nothing in debtors account or creditors account. Next one, OD comes under balance sheet. Paid to creditors, that means creditors will get reduced and our cash will get reduced. So from creditors account I have to debit to cash. How much? 25,000, superb. To business expenses, profit and loss account, wages paid, trading account, proprietor drawings, trading account, balance sheet, closing balance, bank balance, closing balance sheet, cash in hand, balance sheet. So I have to close creditors account now. How much? 44,500. 44,500. Tell me the balancing figure. S. 29,500. What is this? What is this? Yes, by purchases, superb. From debtors account we find it out. We have to close debtors account. From the total debtors account, 1,48,000. This side also 1,48,000. Tell me the balancing figure. 95,000, superb. What is this? To sales. Clear? From debtors account we find out sales, from creditors account we found out purchases, superb. Plant and machinery, see the question, last point, depreciation is given, right? So by depreciation, how much? 10%, that means 20,000 into 10%, how much? 2,000. So what is the closing figure? By carried down, 18,000. Total 20, correct? Next, close furniture and fittings account. Depreciation 5% given. See the question. So by depreciation, how much? 70. So by closing balance, 1,330. Total 1,400, correct? Yes, now the working notes are closed. Then what is the main question? I have to prepare trading account, profit and loss account, balance it. Very simple, because we have all the data like double entry system. Just I'll open trading account. Do you know the pro forma of trading account? I think you are expert in this concept, because in your foundation I think lot of questions are there, right? Okay, trading account. First one, to opening stock. Next, to purchases. Right side, by sales, closing figure, by closing stock. How much opening stock? Given in the question, right? Opening balances are there na. To opening stock, 17,000. Purchases, just now we found out from creditors account. How much? Open creditors account, 29,500. Superb. Sales, from debtors account we just found out, from working note number 1, debtors account, how much sales? See the solution once. 95,000. So I have to write sales side 95,000. What is closing stock given in the question? 19,000. So the balancing figure is, what is that? Gross profit, correct. 52,000. Total calculate please. 114. Think some more question is some more is two wages are there, right? Wages, how much wages? 15,500. So next I have to open profit and loss account, right? So by gross profit 52,000. Next see the question, tell me the expenses line by line. Two business expenses 10,000. Two depreciation there, right? How much depreciation? 2,000 plus 70, 2,070, 2,000 on plant and machinery, 70 on furniture and fittings, right? So total 2,070, okay. That's it. Let's close the profit and loss account. Tell me the balancing figure. 52,000, 52,000. Tell me the balancing figure. 39,930. This is net profit. Yes. We completed trading account, we completed profit and loss account. What is the last one? Balance sheet. Balance sheet, this side liabilities and capital, this side assets. Okay. Next, just now we found out closing capital, right? Closing capital. I think there is no closing capital. Okay, just post, first of all, we'll post assets and liabilities, then balance sheet will be the capital. Just post assets and liabilities closing figures given in the question. Debtors, tell me the closing figure. 88,000. Creditors 19,000. Sorry, creditors is liability, not asset. Don't confuse. Next, debtor, after debtors, what is that? Asset. Stock. How much stock? 19,000. Next, plant and machinery. How much plant and machinery? 20 minus 2. Depreciation is there. 18,000 is closing figure. 18,000. Then furniture and fittings. What is closing figure after depreciation? 1,330. Okay. Just close the balance sheet. Close the balance sheet. 1,30,430. 1,30,430. Tell me the balancing figure. 110,930. What is this? Closing capital. Yes, problem is completed. Believe me, this is 16 to 20 marks question. Simple. Is there any difficulty? No. Just we have to open debtors account, creditors account, then plant and machinery account, furniture and fittings account. Then we have to close all the accounts. From debtors account we will find out sales. From creditors account we will find out purchases. From plant and machinery we will find out closing plant and machinery. From furniture and fittings we will find out closing furniture value. Then I will open trading account. From trading account I will find out gross profit. From P&L account I will find out net profit. From balance sheet I will find out the total assets and liabilities position at the end of the year. That's it. I repeat, single entry system. Single entry system. If you take any problem in your past exam or at RTP, MTP, any problem or any question, it is either statement of FICO method or conversion method. Okay. Apart from there are two miscellaneous problems I will teach at the end of this video. First one is simple. What is the first method? 3 steps method anochu దీన్ని. What is this? 3 steps. What is step number 1? Find out opening capital. Step number 2, closing capital. Step number 3 is pro forma for calculating profit or loss. What is the pro forma? Closing capital, add drawings plus additional capital, that is net profit or net loss. Step number 2, I have to open all accounts. What is this all accounts? Debtors, creditors and assets account, liabilities account. Then I will close all the accounts. Then I will get total ending and beginning figures. Then I will post it on trading account, P&L account. From that I will prepare a balance sheet, right? That is conversion method. Okay, I will give you the tips for exam point of view for this chapter. What we have to do for day before exam for this chapter? First one is you have to read this format of statement of FIs, that is 3 steps. Next one is statement of FIs problems, question number 1, that is illustration number 1 in your study material. This is enough for revision. Next one is conversion method, question number 8, that means in your study material question number 1. This is enough for total problems. Last one is miscellaneous problems are there in your study material, that is question number 10 and question number 12, that is illustration number 3 or 4. In your study material question number I think 3 and 4. Let me check once. Question number 4 and 5 in your study material, 4 and 5. These are miscellaneous problems. Maximum I think 99% question from this 3 concept. 10% chance for this miscellaneous problems. Go through these 2 problems also. That means 1, 8, 10 and 12. These 4 problems are enough for day before exam revision. Okay, total 4 problems day before exam. I hope you will easily attempt this question from single entry system. All the best. Thank you. Bye.